Welcome back to my channel. My name is Osayaba. My channel is Showcase Africa, where I showcase my African fashion style using pieces from my wardrobe. That means accessories, outfits, African inspired outfits and accessories. Today, we're going to be looking at my collection of cowries. I'm so excited with this channel. At this time in my life, I wanted to do something different. So I enjoy doing this. Come along and look at my cowrie collection. Cowries are also seen as sacred and are used in many traditional African ceremonies. In some parts of Africa, they are used for divination. Cowries can be shrouded in spiritual secrecy, mainly in its use in African traditional religion. These particular pieces right here, they are from Kenya, from local artisans. So you see, these are the real shells right here. They picked maybe by the shore, under some rock, wherever these are picked from their natural habitat. So then they did sew them onto leather, real leather. So look at it. Hand sewn by these artisans. And you're looking at this also, hand sewn. So that's one of the things I really wanted to, when I saw this, I said, wow, I must add this to my collection. So this is my collection of cowries mixed with something else, maybe a metal or beads. Let's take this first. Right here, you have the cowries, and then you have the glass beads. This I got in an open market in Nigeria, and this was made for me right on the spot in the market. This was in Lagos, Nigeria. This set right here, I got about 40 years ago. This set right here, I got about 40 years ago. And this is also an African American designer right here who uses the cowries. First, he had this base ready. Then you tell him what you want added. So I chose cowries to be added to this pin right here. My cowrie here is missing, but I'll fix that. And here are the earrings. I like these because of the mud cloth pattern. And you'll see my video on mud cloths right here. Again, the pattern. Now, right here is brass with cowries also. And if you look at also the brass, the patterns that you see in the brass. Right here, I got this two from Lagos. This I got from Atlanta, Georgia, about 40 years ago. This I got my recent trip. These three right here. And look at the way that the brass surrounds the cowrie. So it's dropped in there if you look at the back. And I really liked this design. And if you look at the attachment here, and I hope to add more to my design. A ring should be forthcoming. So I'll do more videos, I think, as I add to my collection. My talking pair of earrings. When I move, it talks. That's why I call it my talking cowries right here. Wow, when I saw this in the store in Lagos, Nigeria, same store I bought the others, I really fell in love with it. And it falls very nicely. You'll see a picture of me wearing it. And look at this right here where they added it to show it hanging down. So here, you see the back of the cowries. See the back. And then the front. So you will see it in my picture when I wore it with a batik outfit. This pair of earrings right here is so special to me. And here's why. If you look at both, they are not really identical. Look at the beads that surround this cowrie and look at the beads that surround this. This is circular shaped and this is like a teardrop, an almond shape when you look at it. And this is really why I bought this pair of earrings because this seems so imperfect like us humans, but it's but beautiful. Look at the wood. I like these two. And the brass, those are almost identical. But this very pattern here, they are not, if you look very closely. From King. And this is a set I bought from a boutique in New York. So you look at the cowries right here, and it's a combination of metal and some stones and also some pearls right here. I really like this. What really attracted me to it is this pattern right here in the middle, the brass pattern. It reminds me of the Adinkra patterns. I'm not sure if this is quite one of them, but that was what came to mind when I first saw this set. Here are the pearls right here. Some brass beads here, pearls, brass, and here are some wooden beads right here. It's beautiful on, and I think you'll see a picture of me wearing it with an outfit. Right here are my pieces, what I call the motifs. That means this is cowrie in sterling silver, cowries in brass. Right here, the bangle, and this, the earrings, and the necklace. This bangle I got from Lagos with this, Lagos, Nigeria, at the Palms Mall. These right here I got from a gallery in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'll put the information right up here where you can see it. If you ever visit Atlanta, Georgia, please visit that gallery. This is designed by African American designers. I also got this, not at the same time, separate times. This is sterling silver from the same gallery. And this, my bangle, look at the cowries, replication of cowries on both sides. This is sterling silver. Beautiful, beautiful bangle. So this is what I call my statement cowrie necklace. Some may call it a collar, just depends. Usually when I wear this with a solid color, wow, that's a statement when I walk into a room. This is an identity marker. I don't have to say a word. I'm so proud of how this was arranged by the artist. I got this from an African store. We were in the mall in Atlanta, Georgia. I think it's called Arbor Mall. I will also put the information for you in case you are ever in the area. But I also think you can buy from them online because they have various types of jewelry. And here, the owners of the store are from Ghana. And so here, this is one. I love the arrangement. If you're looking at it, and this, the cowries now arranged side by side. And then these are facing up. Then they are connected with the small beads, small African beads right here. Okay, so this is a wonderful piece and I love it. This is my statement Cowrie necklace. I love it because this is all I need when I wear something black or even a solid color. And in a few seconds, you will see someone else who had a statement cowrie necklace and earrings for an occasion. Here's one of my favorite art pieces or artifact when you look at it and then I turn it to the side. This is an antique piece. You see the cowries? They also alternated with the old pennies sewn in here. And then the cowries. Then you again see the pennies right here, right here. I bought it from a merchant from an art show. And wow, it tells a story. This is exactly, I bought this maybe about 10 years or 15 years ago, I think, 15 years ago. But here's the basket, and it's all sewn into the basket. If you look at inside of the basket, it's all sewn in. This is leather right here, pure leather. So here are two scarves I also have with cowries attached to them. I have another video where I'll talk about mask, but just look at how these cowries are attached right here. They are part of my accessories, not jewelry, but I wanted to show you other ways that cowries are used. Right here, if you look at this cowrie right here, it has the hump right on the back. This is where they talk about female fertility attached to cowries. If you're talking about the meanings of cowries. Now, let me show you another scarf. This is just a scarf with cowries hanging at the end. So there are various ways you can use cowries. So these are part of my African inspired accessories. Thank you so much. We are at the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed this video, looking at the shells, cowrie shells themselves, and also the motifs like with the brass and the sterling silver and the scarves and the basket. Thank you so much. If you have enjoyed watching this video, please share with others. I would also like you to like this video and also comment, subscribe. I love your comments. That tells me to do videos you really want to see. So see you in my next video.